In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the coronavirus and how it can affect not only your health, but your money. Stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacob Billett. I'm the CEO of Billett Enterprises, and on Tuesdays, I like to take a look at some trending topics, and right now, globally, the coronavirus is kind of the hot thing. So in this video, I'm going to go and outline kind of what the coronavirus is, how it's affecting markets, both here in the U.S. as well as globally, how it's affecting some travel, and kind of give you a little bit of an opinion piece on where I feel where this is going based on the data. Now, if you like this kind of content, please make sure that you go ahead and take a look, hit the like button, and subscribe to the channel. This is something that you want to see moving forward. So as of right now, it's about 8 o'clock a.m. Here in the United States, and CNBC has coming out and saying that the coronavirus has killed 106 and infected about 4.5 thousand people right now. Now, there's a lot of people here in the United States, especially, with fear mongering, and it's the end of the world because everything's like, oh my God, it's a new virus, right? Everybody's going to start losing their minds. And so they're really pushing this, how this is going to be an epidemic, but remember, guys, I mean, influenza, just the flu kills almost 400,000 people globally, so, always got to put that into perspective. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the numbers and see really what it is and how it's going to affect you. I mean, regardless if you get it or not, which you're probably not, but how it's actually going to affect your wallet. Again, I am a business and finance channel, so these are something that I like to take a look at on my channel. So again, a lot of U.S. experts are saying that, China is really downplaying this. I mean, they're opening up a hospital that has 100,000 beds, as a field hospital because, they've shut some cities down. They've shut some things trying to quarantine this virus. So it was like, they're expecting this thing to be, this big, yada, yada, yada. So first, let's go ahead and take a look at what the coronavirus is, right? So the coronavirus, really what it is it goes from animal to human, right? Matter of fact, it's a lot like, say, Ebola and flu are examples of viruses that originate from an animal here into a human being. Now, what they're saying is that because there's a lot of unregulated, like seafood sale and animal sale, and and the Chinese, I mean, they really do enjoy exotic foods. That's kind of their thing, right? And so when it comes into exotic foods coming from different locations, obviously there's a lot of stuff black market out there, and so that's what they're thinking, how this really started. And so how does it spread, right? Well, obviously the virus mutates, goes into, becomes a human strain, and then it gets spread from human to human on mucus, different type of fluid exchange, coughing, sneezing, stuff like that. And so what they're actually naming the virus, I believe, is a CN code that I'll go ahead and outline here. But one of the big things that they're hitting on this is that China is a huge travel hub, right? Especially really all over the world. And so what the virus is doing is the virus is causing a type of pneumonia. But with the pneumonia, it's about 2 weeks. It's about 2 weeks until symptoms really start coming out, which is considerably longer than some of the other things. And they're also actually saying that this disease is about 70% identical to what SARS was, right? So they're really common with each other. And so, you start with pneumonia, you fall ill, but here's the thing, because it's a virus, right? I believe they call it a viral, where is it? See here. It's a viral pneumonia right here. It's a viral pneumonia. And so with a viral pneumonia, there's no antibiotics that we have currently right now that can fight it. Antibiotics just are of no use to this, right? And so the antiviral drugs we use against the flu just won't work. So that is the caveat that makes this virus dangerous. This is something that we have not, this particular strain is something that we have never experienced before. Matter of fact, they even said it right here in the beginning of this article. And this article is from The Guardian. I'll link all the articles here in this video. But it says that is a member of the coronavirus that has never been encountered, right? It's never been encountered by us before. And so obviously we're taking our science and we're trying to develop some kind of antidote. They are saying that or some antivirus. They are saying that there's going to be an antivirus that will be applicable here fairly soon. So anyways, that's kind of how it is. Now remember, the majority of people that fall victim that die from stuff like this are typically people that are having health issues to begin with, right? Because the way that people are overcoming this virus and not dying is based on immunity, right? The immune system figures out, makes antibodies toward it, and then you fight the disease and you beat it, right? That is the only cure that we have right now, is the actual human immunity system. Now, look at mortality rates, right? So mortality rates of SARS, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at this. So the mortality rate of SARS was roughly about 10%, right? 10% of people were dying from SARS, right? Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and hit, okay. So matter of fact, what I was quoting earlier about the influenza, I don't know where it went, but they're saying, the latest reports are saying that based on the amount of cases and deaths, that the mortality rate here on the coronavirus is roughly 3%, which is pretty low. And I'm trying to, I had it all outlined for you guys, and of course I get on camera, and it is not here. Let's see here. Of course, it's not there. Let's take a look at one more time here. Okay, seasonal flu has a monthly mortality rate below 1%, and it caused, here it is, a cause of 400,000 deaths at 1% mortality rate, right? Obviously, it is, it's something that a lot of people get afflicted with every year. And so here, as of right now, based on the stats, 81 deaths out of the 2,827 reported cases, this is over across the pond, is about around a 3%, right here, a 3% mortality rate, right? So this is definitely not as big as, say, for example, SARS, which I was quoting a little bit earlier. I like to kind of cite my sources here so you guys know I'm not bullshitting you. SARS has a death rate of more than 10%. That's an epidemic. That's a pretty high. And Ebola, I forgot what Ebola was. It was like 50% or something like that, which is, again, extremely high. So why does this matter, right? Why does this matter to you? Oh, fun fact. I'm here in Denver, Colorado. We have had 3 cases here in Denver, Colorado. 2 have been under observation, and 1 has not been diagnosed yet if it's actually the coronavirus or not. So, and Denver, actually Metro Denver, where this case is roughly about 6 miles, 5 miles from where I'm at right now. Pretty close. So anyways, so again, how does this affect your money? Well, as we've seen in the stock market, our own stock markets here in the United States had, I think, a 1.5% decline since this has started. Now, they're trying to rebound. There's going to be a little bit of rally, what people are saying, what's going to happen today on Tuesday, right? But there has been global markets that have decreased over 3% since this has happened. So why are the markets decreasing, you ask? Well, I got an idea. So the markets are decreasing because of travel. They are extending the holidays out in China, so businesses are staying closed down. They're restricting travel. So you're seeing the airliners, you're seeing the resorts. They've closed down Disney. You're seeing that effect. So when these companies are not bringing in revenue, it is complete net loss days. They're losing money, right? And so the stocks are going to reflect that because of the loss of operational income. So travel sector is going to be hit. Vacation sectors are going to be hit. So what does this mean for you as an investor? This is just another buying opportunity that's put out. Take a look. Go to your stockbroker, whatever you use to trade stock. Go in, mark some of these travel agencies, mark some of these resorts. Again, there's continuing closure, there's travel restrictions. These are going to be the markets that are going to be hit the hardest. So take a look at that. Do a buy order at whatever your entry price is. Do some research and come in, buy when it's low, because once this is over, like it will with everything else, there's going to be an opportunity for you to enter some of these really solid blue chip companies that are going to be around forever. It's going to allow you to enter the stock at a much more appealing price and hopefully get that initial rebound into your portfolio. And then as a holding stock, you will reap the rewards moving forward. So anyways, that is my take on the coronavirus. I do apologize citing material, especially on the fly, going through different pages. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Hopefully you guys followed me on this. I will go ahead and link these articles. These articles are current as of today. And just for the news for you, right? I mean, we're looking at one is sourcing, MSNBC is sourcing that we're nearly at 4,500 people, and yet you've got these others saying that we are roughly 3,000. So the numbers are a little jargoned. Again, this is the Guardian, so this is obviously overseas, and but we are looking at more and more cases coming through, and the death toll is going to continue to climb while we get more research on this, we get more cases on it, and then obviously we will go ahead and introduce whatever antivirus that we have and go, or antibiotic, and go from there. So anyways, I'll link these articles. They're actually really good reads, and I appreciate you guys being here for Trending Tuesday. Again, if you like the content, please give me a like and a subscription. Again, subscribing to my channel is completely free. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. Do you think this is overplayed? Do you guys think that this is underplayed? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you all later today.